Oh my, South Park. You. Where do I begin with this one? So, South Park, I recently saw the latest episode for season 25 of South Park. And. Where do I begin? For one, it covers a hobby that I enjoy heavily called Airsoft. And while, yes, they technically said red instead of orange tips, that's not to say, there aren't different colored tips. In fact, I've seen different colored tips in Airsoft, so I'm going to let that one slide. The one thing I love is the fact that Eric Cartman was enjoying Swamp Sniper, so that was a big one right there. The way they handled the airsoft guns was not realistic in a sense, but I'm gonna give it a pass because it's animation. Animation has a bit of issues, even when it comes to manga. When it comes to airsoft, it's a little bit different. But the big thing about it is that it does cover kind of an issue and stereotype that actually does plague airsoft a bit. Teenagers, or at least those who don't handle the sport well. I'm not going to say that teenagers are an issue. I mean, we were all teenagers at one point, so we can definitely say that, yeah, we were little shits. My thing, though, is that the episode actually did handle the sport well. It did kind of do a little bit of the things. I did love the fact that Eric Cartman and almost all the dads in this episode, yes, there's going to be a lot of spoilers in this, almost all the dads in this episode had GoPros on them, or some of the teenagers did have GoPros on them. Some of the kids did have GoPros on them. And it did talk about the more positive aspects of Airsoft, how it is a fun sport to play. It even shows the kid's perspective, where, a kid finds out about Airsoft and wants to get into it and wants to have fun. A lot of kids who get into Airsoft want to do it because it's fun. It's like paintball, but better, is actually some of the phrases that was used in the show, in the episode. It honestly, actually, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it viewed Airsoft, but it viewed it in a way that didn't try to paint it in a bad light. It painted as any other sport. There's good of the hobby and there's bad of the hobby. And while, yes, a friend of ours, OC Airsoft, did not get his time to shine in this, Swamp Sniper, I fully understand why he got his time to shine in this, because his content is actually a lot better quality, and the fact he's an ex-Navy SEAL is also a good thing also. I am looking forward to his reaction video to this, actually, and seeing what his thoughts on this are, as well as the Airsoft community in general. But again, I enjoyed this episode. I loved this episode because of how it handled Airsoft. A lot of TV shows don't really want to cover Airsoft or handle Airsoft in a good light. South Park, because they're South Park Republicans, handled it in a good light. It handled it like, as I say before, any other sport. With the equipment and everything, and the fact that apparently fucking Stan Marsh apparently is in $400 into the sport. What brand was his gun that or what did he have that cost him over $400? I will admit though, I did recognize a few of the guns on display, but a few of the other ones were obviously of their own design. I will say that I am probably going to see a lot of airsofters and 3D printers try to replicate some of the guns that were shown in this episode, including the fucking Tokyo Marui Striker shotgun that apparently is an electric gun and somehow fucking is able to fire off even though it shouldn't. There are a lot of things in this episode that are totally inconsistent, but again, I loved it. It was great, the airsoft portion of it. As for the rest of it, I will let you guys discuss about it in the comments section. And before everyone asks why I'm late to the party in terms of actually this episode, simply put, the reason I'm a day late is because I don't have cable, so I couldn't watch it when it premiered on TV, and I don't have HBO Max, so I had to wait a day later for the site I do use, which yes, I do pirate, to actually upload the episode. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. But like I said, it was a fun episode, and I love the fact that the dads enjoyed Airsoft also. I know Preacher, my dad, actually does enjoy it. Not my stepfather, who is a primarily paintballer, so he doesn't really enjoy it all that much. But again, it's one of those things. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Either way, though, thank you all so very much for watching. As always, I'm an Airsoft Owl, and let me know your thoughts in the comments section of South Park's Airsoft episode, and what you think they got right about the sport, and what you think they got wrong about the sport. And again, I genuinely enjoyed it. And to Swamp Sniper, congratulations, you made on South Park. I can't wait to see your reaction to it, man. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen.